good black hero should have some theme music
all the time.
Y'all got me? Am I coming through clear?
Yeah, you Gucci.
I don't know why the fuck the mic gain was up all the way. Yeah, 3 former Memphis officers acquitted in fatal beating of Tyre Nichols after he fled from cops. Trump says he's going to reopen Alcatraz prison. Virginia, this is a damn shame. Homeowner arrested after alleged squatters wouldn't leave man's house, so he moved in with them. I'll help 100 men beat a gorilla. Not only that, he said he'd be at the front of the line.
Oh yeah, that was for you. That was for you, man. I kept seeing it. And I was like, I ain't want to talk about. I was like, I'm gonna want to talk about this, man. Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, man.
I don't get down with the UFC, so I don't know.
Me neither.
But I know that dude's a heavy hitter, and
he might be the best that ever did it.
Okay.
Yeah, according to everybody else, Yeah, and Tank Arb and Eddie P, the legend Eddie, legend DJ LOH on the ones and twos, Drizzy, that one short little sniff.
Disco.
Disco. What's up?
Disco.
3 p.m. Key, Mr. Akil Sully. You know what I'm saying? Oh money. Like, who is this motherfucker? How old is old money?
Yo, 54, 55.
I was like, this motherfucker.
That's it?
Rocking. Yeah.
I thought he was older than that.
Nah, about 54. Let me see. 54, about 56. 50.
You think he's still rocking that Cisco?
Man, look.
Go, man. See, you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to take shots like that, man. Nah. I know that's probably the last time you seen him, man. Who knows if he still even got a little fuzz up there. So I don't know, man. We old now.
I wonder if he's still at the Pioneer Pavilion for graduation parties.
That's where I had mine, man. Don't do that. And he was my DJ. Yeah.
It's the grip pump in my lap.
He gave my cousins the microphone and gave them an instrumental and let them start freestyling. I was like, this ain't the Apollo. I was like, stop this, my damn graduation party, man. Get that motherfucker off the microphone. I didn't pay you for this. Nah, hell nah.
Is it going to be me or Eraserhead?
Pretty much. It was some house party shit.
Money, you knew when we would go by the Pioneer and be like, working the night, working. And that shit would be jumping.
Yeah.
The Wise Shoe Parties family.
Down in Kilcock.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Legendary.
I wish that probably could have been one of them like DJ Envies, DJ Clues.
Easy.
Who made mixtapes and produced and had the Yo Pop, and he was that cat, man.
He did his thing. He was making mixtapes. I don't know if you remember. Go back to take you back to the damn the variety shows at South Fieldhouse back in the day. Who do you think did all those mixes?
Yeah, I was just telling somebody about that shit. How we had Harambe. What was the other one? Harambe was the one for the kids, and then there was another one that all the kids who used to dance and shit. That used to be like Mike Green and the motherfuckers. Mike used to do this shit where he would be like a car with hydraulics. And then Paul would be Paul still nice. I think Paul be doing them gospel raps and shit. Paul still, all them cats still nice to this day, man.
It was just didn't have the internet at the time.
Yeah,
networking, I remember was selling mixed CDs down at B-Dubs.
Yeah,
and killing them, cracking them for that. But it was him and Dirty D. They combined forces, whatever. They called themselves Dirty Money.
Okay.
And man, they were killing it for a little bit, around the way. But I just wish they were in this era where these cats are actually getting money.
That's what I'm saying.
And stream live and do all that shit. That would have been dope for these cats.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I would have loved to just see him have like a Funk Master Flex type show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, where he talking to hip hop news and shit. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not even. Still that dude. Money, still that dude. Whether he doing it or not, or whatever, man. O Money. If you from the Yo, you know who DJ O Money is. I'm ashamed I don't remember that he made mixtapes and all that shit, but you know, he was that dude, man. Motherfuckers ain't never been famous, man, never made it to be, mainstream superstars. But one thing I learned in the Bay, man, you got to cherish your home. The Bay is its own infrastructure. These cats got rappers that's millionaires who shit don't circulate out of motherfucking out of Cali, out of the Bay.
Yeah, that's what P said. He said, I didn't have to leave New Orleans. He was like, man, I was making my money down in the South. He was like, I was cool. It was just got that distribution deal and it was on. But again, you say his name, it rings bells. It just everybody knows who this dude was and is. I wish him well. Shout out to O. I ain't seen him in a minute. But I hope my man doing well. But give him his flowers.
Yeah, give that man his flowers, man. All them. Sleep.
All those parties, man. They let me sneak in the wide shoe parties with no ID. Just carry that crate. Cool.
Yeah.
Come on in the back door. Who you with? I'm with the DJ, motherfucker. I'm up setting up.
Right.
That was old. He was that dude. So
the rap crews we had. Oh man, it was a time. Mad Crew. What I'm saying? Kenny, I remember Kenny when I was back home. He would do shows with live bands. That shit would be so fly.
Yeah.
He would have a live band. I was like, yeah, that's what's up, though. So, hey, man, it is what it is.
All right, man. Let's get into this bullshit. These cops. Talk to me, Sauce. I saw you sent that to the crew, man. Let us know what was going on. Even though I saw it, I was like, man, I know you're going to want to touch on it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think they got sentenced already. They already lost their jobs, but they got sentenced on, on the lesser shit, and this, they got acquitted. So,
if anybody don't know what we're talking about, which you should, Tyre Nichols was a man. I think was it a traffic stop or some shit like that?
I think so.
They literally held the guy up and fucking beat him to death. And it was so bad. I want to say he was screaming out for his mom, and even President Trump at the time, he wasn't the president, but he even said, man, it's a horrible fucking thing to watch, man. He's like, the guy screaming out for his his mom. Well, lose the job or not, man, these guys just got acquitted of it. They got found not fucking guilty. So my thing is like, it goes back to what I was saying last week when Sully was here. When this whole thing about police brutality and police violence started out, we weren't necessarily, nobody was talking about white cops. We was just speaking on cops in general, not specifically white cops, because we all done had that run-in with those black cops that take shit way too fucking far. And here we got three brothers, they all look like they can be related to him, beat this man to death. Like when the fuck is enough, man? Like, we look at a guy who, and again, I feel sorry for the sheriff that was killed, but we looking at, a guy whose son was shot while he was running away, was shot in the fucking back. And, the next day, he shoots, he runs into a sheriff. And he goes we see him go into the courtroom, and there's a legion of police officers and sheriff's deputies in there, trying to intimidate him as if this man doesn't have some sort of righteous anger. The way he exercised it may have been wrong, but I mean, we keep seeing these same stories. And one of the things that I said was, when we watch this shit has an effect on the soul to keep watching people that look like us, you know what I'm saying? Not even get due process, but instead they're getting beaten to death. They're getting shot. And then you look and, you see a video of a man pointing a fucking AR rifle at a police car and the police officer's doing whatever the fuck he can to get out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? But they just assume that a guy's got a gun, a brother's got a gun, and they just fucking start shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you get some people, across racial lines that say, man, it happens to us too. It's like, well, where's the fucking videos of this shit at, man?
Yeah, it's a matter of, what do you want to see it in 4K, HD, because like how many angles? Which angle do you want to watch? It's like you said, enough's enough.
Did you see the video of the 7 and the 8-year-old kid
Yeah.
that had a standoff? They had
Yeah,
somehow
yeah,
got their dad's
yeah,
gun.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I was gonna say, well, is the dad gonna get locked up? But the motherfuckers already locked up. Two
yeah, yeah.
little Caucasian boys, had a gun,
New
and
Mexico.
right, and they shot a non-lethal round at him. So I'm like, so y'all do have non-lethal rounds on hand.
Uh-huh.
They shot a non-lethal round at him. Little buddy upped that shit on him and
Yeah,
pulled
when
the
that first
trigger.
shot came, that was telling.
Yes.
When they did that little try to draw fire or whatever, or draw attention away from them kids, he upped it.
He upped
Like,
it. No.
he upped it and they said it misfired or something. And
Right.
then, but
Right.
he upped it. His response, most kids, somebody shooting at you is like, ah, shit. He was
Right.
like, fuck this,
Right.
I got to return fire. I was
How
just
many-
like, that motherfucker's a problem. He
And I-
is a problem. The other one was like this, ah, shit, they shooting. The other one was like, well, shit, watch this.
Hey, and I don't mean to laugh. It's just how he's saying it. But he upped that shit like John Wick.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was
shit, I
nothing.
oh, they missed? Oh, don't miss. That's how he
Right.
upped it. Like, damn.
And
That's what scared me.
yeah.
I watched that whole video and I saw the dust fly up and that motherfucker turned his head and was like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like I said,
I don't mean to laugh.
his brother was like, they shoot. Oh,
And again,
shit. You know,
let me say something. I'm glad those two little boys made it out. But it would have been nice if you thought that he had a real gun, it would have been nice if somebody had a shot a non-lethal round at Tamir Rice. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish that these guys, if they was in fear of their life, would have backed up when they saw the guy running away from them. I'm saying I don't want to see anybody hurt, white, black, or otherwise, but we keep seeing the same shit, and then we watch motherfuckers get off for it, and we got people, like I said, across the racial borders talking about they got fucking black fatigue, and then you got other black motherfuckers trying to make $1 agreeing with that shit, as if every black woman out here is modeling themselves after Sexy Red and every brother is out here modeling themselves after Lil Wayne. That's just not what the fuck it is. But it's just crazy, man. And these motherfuckers, they let them off, whether they lost their jobs or not. They let these cats is about to walk free, man.
Yeah, clear off those charges, but they got some pending, but nothing where they should be sat down for a decade or so.
Yeah,
nothing like that. Yeah, they got off, which they did, but
right.
Yeah, man, it's just it's fucked up. Like you said, say, oh, so you do have alternatives, when it comes to kids, and I understand they're kids or whatever, but they still shoot our kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they deemed as if you're black, you're an adult. The
Right.
motherfucker's 7.
Right.
He's an adult. He's dark. He's
Right.
an adult.
But again, that's like that time I brought it up before when they had those Olympics over there. I want to say it was Brazil or some shit like that, and the motherfucker was going over there showing his ass, and the white news pundit was like, yeah, he's just he's a kid. Kids make mistakes, and Al Roker was like, yeah, don't do that shit. That man is 30 years old. Don't he's not a fucking child. His brain is developed. He knows exactly what he's doing. Well, I'm just saying, he said no. Like I was like, get his ass, Al. Al was like, no, don't do that shit. He's not because then when it's a 7-year-old black kid, it's like, young man. Because I was looking like, damn, they got non-lethal rounds, nobody slammed them motherfuckers all over the place. But then when you look in these schools, and it's a little girl who whatever's going on and she won't get up out the desk.
And he body slams the hell out of her. Yeah.
Right. In the desk.
In the
desk. He slammed her with the desk on her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even fully up out the chair. And he did her and the desk got suplexed. So I'm just saying, it's like, there is a disparity. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And they can kiss my ass with this black fatigue shit because, again, people of all races, all class, all genders commit crimes. They're entitled to due process. Not I'm in fear of my life, so I'm gonna have 2 motherfuckers hold them down, or I'm gonna have 1 hold them down while we beat them to death, or we choke them to death. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers saying I can't breathe. Yes, you can. Why they got you in the triangle choke?
See,
how the fuck? I'm telling you, I can't breathe. Well, if you couldn't breathe, you
couldn't.
What I'm
respond.
saying?
Yeah,
you couldn't respond. That's some Salem witch trial shit that they get out the witch's hammer. Well, if she floats, that's how we know she's a witch. But if she drowns, then she's human. Like the bitch gonna lose either way. You know what I'm saying? That's some Salem witch trial shit. So,
What
Hey,
you
man.
what you got, old man? About these dudes just walking again. It don't even matter. It's not white or black. It's blue. You know.
This just goes to reinforce what Ryan Hilton did, last week. It's like, if there is nothing coming to your aid, whether it's the police, whether it's further down the justice system, like, you will not get any justice. What do you do?
Right.
What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing left for you, man. You know, uh, Either you take matters into your own hands, or you just leave the
Lay
country.
down and fucking die. Yeah, leave the
Yeah.
country or lay down and die. That's it.
Yeah, and that's what they want to beat you into submission. They want to keep showing stuff like this, no matter if the color of the person who committed the crime, as long as they got that badge, which is, they say the biggest gang, you're protected. And they want to keep enforcing this, saying that, look, you step out of line, this is your fate, So time and time again, we keep seeing these videos. Again, back to my original point, man, which angle you want to watch it? You want to watch the body cam, or do you want to watch the street cam? Do you want to watch that person across the street who was filming it? Do you want to watch the girlfriend who's filming in the passenger seat? The whole, like old boy who told him, like, look, I got my firearm on my side, and my permit is in the glove box. They still lit him up. Girlfriend recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, which video do you want to see?
I mean, and I think that you just hit on something even deeper, big bro, which is the psychological warfare of this shit.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is enough to break people's spirits when you keep seeing it, and you keep seeing it, and you keep seeing it. And it's like, all right, I can almost see if it was like a standoff and it was one of these,
Not even close.
these shootouts like fucking
Not
Heat,
even
like
close.
like De Niro and Val Kilmer in the middle of the street. But
Not even close.
you constantly see motherfuckers running, children
Handcuffed.
running,
little
handcuffed.
boy playing in the park twirling.
Right.
Or how do you do this with a 38 or a 9? How do you do that with a real gun?
Right. Or big bro, how are you handcuffed in the back seat of a cruiser with a bullet hole in your head? And on 2 occasions this happens, and they say you committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? How are you a little black girl coming from a fucking pool party and they body slamming you on the fucking concrete, and some white dude run out his house to hold this fucking 13-year-old girl, 14, whatever, down? Like, this shit is to break somebody's spirit. And then, to have motherfuckers turn around and say, oh, well, everybody got black fatigue. That's, like, what about, okay, black fatigue? Okay, let's go with that. What about the officer, motherfucker? He had a Hispanic last name. He was a black dude. I think he was an Air Force lieutenant or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the dude, I think he was at a gas station, and they start fucking him up.
He drove. They pulled him up. He was scared to pull over because it was too dark, and he said, "Fuck that! I'm going straight to the gas station." Pulled over, and dudes pepper sprayed him, and all that shit. Yeah, in uniform.
What about the guy that was in? I think it was a van. He had his hands up. And they were whipping his ass. And I said, man, if he could swing, he'd kill one of these motherfuckers, because they beating his ass and his hands never left a vertical, but they was just up like this. And all you heard them screaming was, hey, stop reaching for my gun. Stop reaching for my gun. And that's how they got fired, because they looked at the footage and he was like this, like, I'm not reaching for you. I'm not reaching for your gun. Like, this shit, it breaks people's spirits. And then I see these, I see certain people, I don't want to say their names because then it's just going to send people to their channel, and they already got, like, it's sad, we got like 2,500 people. These motherfuckers got 300,000 something people. But that just show you the hustle of YouTube, man. If you saying the right things, if you leaning towards this way, you know what I'm saying? That's where the views going to come in. But, you got these people like, yeah, but, white people are, tired of this, that, and the 15th. It's like, man, shut the fuck up. Shut up, so but rest in peace to this brother, man. And karma's a real thing, man. I just hope there's some kind of divine justice, man, because
and that's part of the problem is, they sold us this idea that, our heaven is in the afterlife.
Oh yeah,
Not here. Not
yeah,
here. Not present. Yeah, man. Speed on, man. Speed on.
yeah. Let's get it,
on,
man. Let's get it, man. Shout out to you, Tyree, man.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Tony.
peace, and much love and peace and blessings to the family. Trump says he is going to reopen Alcatraz. Doing so would be difficult and costly.
Man, I know he just be saying shit, but I think he's serious, man. I think he's serious. Just to fuck with your man Gavin. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna turn, I'm bringing the rock back. Yeah, I'm bringing it back, I bro, has any of you guys ever been over to Alcatraz? Have you ever visited?
Mm-mm.
You could, they got all kind of tours and shit here.
Like I said, I went. Bruh, it smelled like the island of 1,000 porta potties. That's what it smelled like, man. I was like, what the fuck is that smell? God damn, we got off that damn ferry. I was like, what the fuck is that? And you can't leave until the ferry, until like your tour is up. So I'm out there like, God dang, nothing but bird shit. And it smelled like somebody opened up a 2,000 motherfucking porta potties and you just smelled what porta potties smell like, man. That shit stink.
It's that Birdman Alcatraz shit, man. It's still up in there, man.
That shit is nasty as fuck. But yeah, go ahead, man. Like I said, I've been to the Rock and I was not impressed. I was like, man, put me back on that fucking boat. I'm ready to get back.
Yeah,
like I'm cool on that shit. And he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about opening up Alcatraz. That was like,
just dumb shit. Just dumb shit. Like
misdirection, man.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about that $400 million fucking Saudi plane you just got in that golf course over there on that Saudi land that you
Bruh, that had to be the funniest shit ever, man. Did you hear what he said about that? He was like, the motherfucking Democrats, they want to pay, full price for a damn plane. He was like, and these, sand neighbors want to give me a $400 million plane for free. Just give it to me. And I was just like, that gotta be a conflict. Gotta be a conflict.
It is a conflict. It's illegal. It's illegal as shit to take any gifts, especially when you are you're what the fuck am I looking? Come on, man. I know I'm tired. When you are a politician,
public official in that capacity.
There you go. When you're a public official in that capacity, taking gifts from a foreign government.
And nobody's saying nothing, man.
Oh, they're talking about it.
They talking about it, but nobody. Come on, man. Somebody got to throw in that flag. Like, dude, see it. You just doing this right in our face. You telling us, like, look, yeah, y'all want to pay wholesale for the damn thing. These motherfuckers giving it to me for free. Shit, these motherfuckers are stupid. Like, nothing's for free, dummy. Nothing's for free.
I think this is better than what we usually get. Shit, I think it's what Senator Rand Paul is talking about. This shit, like, fuck, you can't do that. Fuck you doing. So you can't take a fucking jet from over there. And like this one dude said in this video, he's like, yeah, he said he was going to take the plane because he said because Boeing was taking too long to make a plane, he took a plane from Boeing from another country. Like, what sense does that make? But they said that shit is a red herring because he's also accepting a fucking golf course over there, beachfront property in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
the highest bidder. He doesn't care, man. He learned his lesson. He was like, man, I got to ring this motherfucker until nothing's left. You know, making sure my family, the Trump name, is recession proof for life.
Let me see.
And that's what he's doing. He's insulating the whole tribe, and he's doing a hell of a job, man. What? He's in year one.
Yeah,
and he didn't secure this back. This is only year one.
We got 3 more years of this shit.
Yeah,
this ain't even. This is what
3.5 more years.
4 months in. Yeah.
So come on now, man. And mind you, this is stuff we are privy to. Now, if he getting $400 million plane on the front end, what do you think that back end looking like right now?
Man, come on, man.
Hey, who you think's buying that Trump coin?
See.
I mean, it's. I think
between him doing that and the whole stock manipulation with the stock market and all that stuff, man, this dude is You know, he's running it up. He's running it up. You know, he backtracked on the tariffs. Now it's only half. You know, he knew exactly because all the folks with the money, you know, old dude from Apple, Bezos and them got in his ears like, look, man, for real, seriously, stop playing. Stop playing with these fucking tariffs. Go ahead and give him something. And nobody's saying that, you know, he caved, even though he was like, I'm 125% tariffs on, you know, across the board. Now, let's do 45, maybe 60. You know, this dude is, he's hustling his ass off. Year one, folks. Year one. Fuck. Man. I feel like he's been there forever. It ain't even been a year.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have stopped this shit.
You could have, and you fucked up the chicken. Yeah, you. $400 million plane. You fucked up the chicken. Got a golf course. Tariffs. God dang, tariffs. Shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy. You know, I mean,
you got to laugh at this, man, because it's we talking about real life shit. Shit that's, you know, like I said, when I'm not, you know, trying to be, you know, speaking out of turn or speaking out my face too much, but he's definitely trying to make his family recession proof.
Man,
you know,
look,
they're not going back to broke ever.
Nah, man. I mean,
securing these deals, and it's like, man, y'all run this shit up. And again, as to what old man said, watch that crypto space. That's the next big one. That's the next big one that's about to drop.
That's why this whole Alcatraz shit is a bullshit story. And the article even said we got how many supermax prisons that do the exact same thing that he wants to do already in operation. We got a fucking supermax in Youngstown, down away from where my mom lives. Like, these motherfucking prisons are everywhere, and it's like, we're gonna make it bigger and better. Where? There's no fucking land. What, you just gonna build extra in the parking lot? Like, come on.
They were just crunching the numbers, even just punching it in. Like, I mean, did he even look at the spreadsheet on how much this shit gonna cost? Like, come on, man. That's like talking about they're gonna have Mexico build the wall. I put that in the same box as this damn Alcatraz shit. Like, I'm gonna have them motherfuckers pay for it. Okay, all right, got it. But yeah, this was just one of those things. You know, I didn't want to focus on the plane and all that stuff. This was one of those that's just like, oh man,
dumb shit.
He doing it for Sean Connery.
Right.
He didn't watch the movie on the plane and was like, that's a good idea.
Right. Watch what I say to everyone. It's going to be amazing. I mean, tremendous. It's going to piss everybody off.
Especially Gavin. Yeah.
Right. with his whole ass. Trump, we're not going to do this. And then when as soon as he seen him, he was kissing the ring. I was like, oh, son.
They got to get paid.
But I'm like, I get it, but don't say shit then. Don't talk tough. Don't say shit.
That's the game. Sauce, that's the game. You got to do that, man. You got to tap dance. You know, that's what.
Nah, man. I didn't watch.
Tariffs on everybody.
I didn't watch 4.5. I didn't watch 4.5 seasons of House of Cards.
Oh man, see,
and that motherfucker was the smoothest, finessing, slickest mother. Nobody knew what was going on.
But that was, you know, that's a script. These motherfuckers got to freestyle it, you know, and they're not good at their game, because we could call that shit out day in and day out. We could call that shit out, but Spacey, untouchable.
Yeah,
but,
untouchable.
You know, untouchable on that shit, man. He
Francis Underwood.
I wish he wouldn't have fucked that up, man. That shit would still been rolling.
Well, you know what's sad is he was found not guilty. He didn't admit it
on some, bro. I watched those docs and they said this dude was doing some.
Oh, word?
He didn't get caught on that shit, but the other stuff that he was doing, man, I watched that dudes who actually, you know, were victims of him. He did some shit, fam. Trust.
Oh, he had the baby shit. Oil.
Mind you, he had to settle. So like his mansions and his house and all that stuff, man, gone. You know, he then took a hit civilly. Oh yeah, he's
putting his dick on people, huh?
Yeah.
He was doing that Don Lemon shit?
Nah, he went to the movies with a dude and grabbed him, you know, and tried to grab him in the movies or whatever. And they went to go see Saving Private Ryan. And then dude was like, how is your dick hard watching the war scene when they got off the boat when they stormed Normandy?
Oh,
and he got off that scene, and he said, dude, reach for his shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? This is a crazy scene, and your dick hard.
No, listen, man. I'm sorry. Don Lemon did the most gayster shit I've ever heard of, man. The most gayster shit. This cat,
Gangster.
this cat rubbed his own balls with his pants and took some sweat from his balls
Like,
and
take
put
that,
it
take
under
that.
another dude's nose and
Yeah.
said, "Yes, this what you wanted."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
that's all. I would have had to whoop his ass,
Yeah.
gay or not. He would have got that fade. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's yeah, man. I don't know, man. Let's I guess let's just move forward.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, All. Talk to me. What you think about this, man? Prom night. Go ahead, man.
So yeah, about like hours before prom
Prom night.
two young men, three young men decided that they were going to do what is that
Ding dong ditch.
ding dong ditch
Bless you,
bless
sir.
you, at 3 fucking a.m. on this gentleman's house, and in return he lit the fucking door up. He killed the door and what was behind it. Sadly, 18-year-old young man died at the hospital. The problem is, and I'm glad that everybody's calling it out. Now, let me just say this. Apparently, one of the guys, they caught up with one of the guys that was there, because one of the other guys got injured and one of them didn't. And he showed the police officer on his phone, hey, this is what we were doing. We were making TikTok videos. But they said they got video. There's other video from the neighbor's cam that says, yeah, these motherfuckers didn't just ring the bell. They was trying to kick the fucking door in. Okay.
Big difference. Yeah.
Right. And that's what the gentleman said was, hey, man, somebody was banging on my fucking door and I thought that they were trying to break in. What most people are saying is, yeah, you motherfuckers was up to some dirty shit at 3 a.m. In the morning. Y'all was not making no fucking TikTok videos. That's the excuse.
Right.
She's probably trying to rob this motherfucker, break in or something, or do something slick at 3 a.m. and he shot your ass. But at the end of the day, let's just say you were doing a prank. You don't play with people like that, man. There's too much going on in the world. And you're going to go up to somebody's fucking house at 3 a.m. You're going to wake them out of their sleep.
Yeah.
Now, his family members all in the house. What do we expect the man to do? And so now this gentleman is being held for second-degree murder with no bail, without bail. Like, how the fuck does this shit happen?
Yeah, there's no stand your ground. I don't understand, man. You ain't allowed to defend your castle.
Right.
What's going on, old man? Talk to me, man.
Hey, man, I find it hard to believe that it's ding dong and ditch. When did they come up with that term anyway?
Yeah, we used to call it ninja knocking.
Yes. But none of us ever did that shit at 3 o'clock in the morning, though.
Hell no. The sun wasn't even down. The fucking sun wasn't even down.
My man.
You got two white teens kicking on the door of probably the only black person in Spotsylvania, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like I don't get that it's a TikTok prank.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's something more nefarious to it, considering his location.
Yeah.
Yeah, he acted accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, they knocked. He was home. He was home, and wanted to, I'm not going to even take it there. But yeah, you play stupid games, you win sometimes, man. And they won. Well, little man won.
And this is the other thing I was thinking, and maybe I'm trying to connect the dots, but I just typed this in. It says Spotsylvania. I've never heard of that shit. I said, is Spotsylvania a sundown town? And it says, yes, Spotsylvania, Virginia was a sundown town. Sundown towns were municipalities that actively practiced racial segregation by excluding non-white individuals, often through discriminatory laws, intimidation, or violence. Spotsylvania was not listed as one of the 100 listed towns in Virginia. And to this day, these towns exist. Some of them still got those fucking bells that they used to ring out when the sun went down that was warning black people, hey, time to get your black ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So now, not to make that connection, but nobody's fucking playing. You know, nobody's pulling pranks like this at 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. You know, nobody's out like at 18. What the fuck are you doing out of the house anyway?
That part. Prom night. You got prom in a few hours. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Look,
What are you
we
doing?
got to spin this story like they spin it on us. You know, man shot at junior ICE agents trying to deport him for thinking he was
Wow.
Haitian.
Wow.
Man shot at 3 thugs that
Woo,
were trying
that
to
was a
break into
spin.
his home.
That was a
You know what I'm
spin.
saying?
That was a
Mhm.
spin
They
for your
found
ass.
they found Skittles and iced tea in their pocket.
Right.
Wrong for that, boy. You wrong for that one, but right.
Hey,
Shit.
they do it to us all day long.
Wrong for that, but right.
There you go.
What they say, shut your mouth, but keep on talking. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A Virginia man was charged with second-degree murder after the shooting. The teenager's friends told authorities they had been filming a video of the prank for TikTok.
So that's what got him those charges, second degree,
Right.
not manslaughter. Huh?
Tyler Chase Butler, because y'all playing. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, when you had the guy that you know the person who was what was that? They were knocking at the door over in Michigan, and the dude just shot and killed the person who needed help.
It was man. There's so many. I'm trying to think of which one, because one was a kid who was like his mother sent him to the wrong house, gave him the wrong address. He was picking up his little brother, and he
one was a female.
He lived, and one they like you said went down the wrong road, and dude just started dumping. It was like, God dang, man, we just in your driveway. We got lost trying to turn around, and they was like, dude came out and he started dumping. That's why I was like, which one was it? Because there's so many of this happening, but these cats they got off. It wasn't murder too.
Right. One was a female.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, these we know they weren't, but they were using, hey, I'm protecting my property. I didn't know who it was. Well, shit. This was like a legit example. 3 a.m. somebody beating on your fucking door and your mom is in the house and everything. Come on, man.
He get his charges trumped up because the kids said they were doing TikToks. That's how you gonna get the man? Because you were doing TikToks. This dude got a murder too.
Right.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
Right.
Stop
I'm
playing.
just glad most people are in agreement because they like, yeah, this is the definition to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Why weren't y'all asses at home? This is everybody saying this. So yeah, man. Hopefully this brother lands on his feet, man. And man. All right.
No, they gonna hang him. They had the rope already.
Hey, come on in. Welcome. Here's your amenities. On your bed, we got pajamas, we got soap, we got your towels, we got don't worry about that noose right there.
Yeah, we got a California King sheet here for you.
Right, with some eye holes in it. There you go.
California King sheet.
There you go.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
Somebody won $1 bet knowing that he was gonna go to jail.
Damn.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing else.
Shit.
Yeah.
What you think, man? I forgot about this one.
Go and tell him about the gun line, boss. Start it off, old man.
Alleged squatters wouldn't leave man's home, so he moved in with him.
So I guess the guy owned another house.
Yeah.
And he goes, I think he went over there one day only to find it was motherfuckers in the house.
Yeah.
So it was a guy and his girlfriend. That's who's in the picture down at the bottom. They had this false ass paperwork from a mortgage company that they owned the house. But when they checked, the shit wasn't on record. The paperwork wasn't on record. But due to the laws, they can't put them out. So old buddy said, hey, fuck this shit. I'm gonna move me and my people in there. So him and his friends and his wife, they all moved in the fucking house. I guess it took one night for them to say, hey man, if you want us out, you're gonna have to give us $8,000. So homie decided to pay them $4,300. They signed a contract and he decided to pay them $4,300 to get him out. So they still had a come up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I think was fucked up, but I understand his logic, which was he's seen where these things drag on for months,
Get him
almost
up out
a
of
year.
there. Yeah, get him up out
Right.
of there.
So the young girl in the picture down below, the young woman, apparently this is her MO. She had been arrested for this shit before, breaking and entering.
Yeah, squatting. This shit was, I saw them, I watched the whole video, and first I got upset, that he cashed him out, but then I thought about it, like you said, it was like, it's cheaper to just go ahead one time, sign this form, get gone. Don't fuck up my property. I'm gonna get that back, hopefully, when I get some legit renters in there or whatever, but I gotta make sure, like, hell, until I get somebody in here permanently, I gotta have a family member or somebody stay in that bitch, or at least check on it.
Right.
Because I can't have this shit happening no more. Somebody know, like, hey, that's a quick lick. All you gotta do is bust the lock and get in there. He'll pay you.
Right.
He'll cash you out. So,
and the thing they do is they get in there and they change the locks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then once they get utilities in their name, that's a whole other thing.
Right. Don't matter if you got paperwork or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, none of that.
Which is fucked up. I think that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of those squatters' rights. Yes. Motherfucker, if you breaking and entering, you don't have no rights.
That part.
So it's a lot of that shit going on. But like I said, man, I think Michigan, they're enacting laws that, man, if you get caught doing that shit, that's your ass, man. People not playing that shit. You going up in their property, fucking it up.
Especially when they're trying to, get the property value back up and all this other shit. And you over here, just, hey, man, claiming somebody else's space. Yeah, they should get your ass for that.
Let me ask you this.
What's up? Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What you got, old man?
You got, old man? Would you have moved in?
That's what my question was going to be.
I don't know. I probably would have waited till they left and then went in and then shot them when they came back in. Shooting intruders. Yeah,
I was waiting on the pistols to come out. I knew the pistols was close.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. But this is injustice, man. But America itself was built on squatting.
Right.
How about that, sir? How about
the history of this country is based on squatters' rights.
Yeah, when them black towns was burnt down and whatever was left over, they just people scratched their names out and put their name on the deed and forged their signatures and took their houses.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, like, you just said something. Like, these motherfuckers got to leave at some point for food. Like, why not just go back in your own shit? Even if you break in there, I don't care if the locks is changed. It's not like you breaking in, it's your shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I like I said, man, he took the lesser route to, of violence and all that other nonsense or whatever. But you putting your wife, you putting your other family member he brought over in harm's way because y'all sharing the bathroom with these motherfucking strangers. They in there, ain't no telling what they doing in that bedroom. They could be junkies, all kind of goofy shit. But it was some, next level shit, man. I would have never done that shit. Like you said, I'd have smoked them out. I'd have did something, man. Or I'd have had my crackhead cousin move up in there.
Hey, me and the Cuddy would have moved up in this bitch, and all is they would have came out like, why y'all got all these nacho beans in here? Oh, you finna find out. You finna find out.
I'd have got some of my folks who practice that voodoo or whatever. It'd have been some, some sacrificial shit going on, like you said. Them beans,
right?
Hey, shit. Just put Fleece Johnson on the lease.
Oh, even just standing right by the door. You need to go to the bathroom.
Eat this honey bun.
That's just it, fam. We all know a Fleece. So yeah. Hey, Fleece, we got a crib. You could, chill in for a little bit, man. And guess what? They got some tenders up in there. Got some tenders, man.
What if Fleece was like, no, I want some booty from you to do it.
See, no. No, Fleece, you done took it too far. I done gave you your own place. Now you're trying to take. See, I'm just trying to help you. You take shit too far.
Can you imagine a squatter waking up and coming out the room and Fleece is sitting on the couch in the living room with that beanie on?
The beanie and tidy whities. Yeah.
I like you and I want you.
And I want you.
We gonna do this the hard way. I'm too old to try the easy way.
Even when you leave, I'm going with you. You know,
right?
Yeah, Fleece is that dude. So
Fleece gonna get you up out of there.
That
you be in there with no drawers on. Shit.
Balls heavy.
I closed my eyes when I came.
Google Fleece Johnson and yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'll never get him off your feed.
Yeah.
He'll be there forever.
But
still get the Fleece Johnson videos.
Did y'all see the Desi Banks joint with him?
Yes. Did
you see it, Cuddy?
Yes. I sent that. I think I sent it to the group, man. That shit was hilarious, man.
I said, yes, motherfuckers are rapists, but then the motherfucker said, what did he say, Cuddy? That motherfucker choked me so hard, I fought it. What did he say?
No, man. At the end of that Desi thing, he was like, "Man, stop playing." They kept it going or whatever. He was like, "Hey, please stop." It's like, "Hey, man, stop playing now."
Right. You gotta have a knife on deck around that cat.
You better have backup because I'm sure he got a grip. I'm sure he got a grip.
Look at that old man strength.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
But 4,300. It's a lot of money. I don't give a damn how much money you sitting on. It's still a lot of money. And he was like, "Look, just want to get this shit taken care of so I can get back to, staging
living my life." Yeah,
and getting my money right. So all right, man, let's keep it moving. I see Sauce. We losing the Sauce.
No, the Sauce is here. Shit, the Sauce just got to take a shower and lay it down for work. But I'm here. We doing the shiz now.
Here we go, man. The motherfucking great debate that's going on in these streets, man. Who comes up with this shit, man?
White people.
Nobody watched the Discovery Channel.
There you go.
I mean, god dang, look how big that motherfucker is, and all he eat is fruit and grass. Make that make sense, man. That motherfucker is a pure vegan. Beat the brakes off your ass and peel your fucking head with his feet.
Man, listen. That motherfucker's bones and muscle. I don't even know how many times denser than ours is.
Thank you.
This motherfucker,
these motherfuckers on his knuckles for a living.
Right. They're insanely fast.
You ever see the motherfucker spin around?
No.
Bruh. The motherfucker spin around. Shit.
Listen.
100 men, please.
If let's just say this motherfucker, like John Jones, like that, but see, you gotta have this attitude as a fighter. Like, put me in the front, like
with a human.
I get it. No,
okay.
I get it.
Okay.
You gotta have this attitude as a fighter, though. Like, I'm a apex predator until you get there with an apex predator, brother. This motherfucker, just his grip strength when he grab you, he breaking your shit.
That's it. Just this.
Right,
this.
He might rip your arm off. You know what I'm saying?
See the motherfuckers beat their chest? They come out.
Yes.
Those little baby fucking gorillas come out benching 350.
Let me tell you something.
Motherfuckers chest like this, man. See the titties on them motherfuckers, man?
Ripped.
God dang.
Ripped. That's what, listen, when the motherfucker fell in the cage with Harambe, you see ain't nobody go after that baby.
You right.
Just wait wait for the tranquilizer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nobody even reached their hand down and said, "Hey, grab my hand."
They was looking at that baby like, that baby gone.
That baby gone.
You know? This again, man. How you gonna sneak up on this motherfucker, man? How you gonna hold him? You ever see a motherfucking silverback's fucking neck? No, never. You ain't never seen his fucking neck. How you gonna choke him out?
I mean, this motherfucker got muscle in his hips. Just look at it like all of this. This got to be the dumbest fucking debate. Like, you're not gonna tire it out. You're not gonna. Let's just say that you're not gonna. This fucking thing, all they got to do is hit you one time. And he was like, well, with man's intelligence. So you think just because we can speak and walk upright, that these things aren't intelligent just because they're animals? It's a different thing, man. I think that 100 men, no weapons, just their hands, would get walked. And I think he would be one of the ones getting walked as well. John Jones, yes, John Jones, you probably can whoop, I don't know how many men ass all at once. Probably whoop my ass. Most likely you will whoop my ass. But that gorilla, you ain't whooping that gorilla ass.
Where are you going to hit it at?
Right. You better have a hippo backing you up.
Where's the silverback's weakness? You're going to hit him in the spleen? What you going to do, a kidney?
Right.
A kidney shot? Where you going to hit him?
What you going to try and put him in a fucking arm bar?
That motherfucker will lay down on his back and peel everybody's shit.
Right.
Feet, hands, everybody's shit.
Right.
Just lay on his back. And
Come
like you said, dog walk, all these all 100. But first of all, once you see the first 3 or 4 get their shit peeled all the way back.
You running.
You running. So
that's how I was like,
it don't take 100. Not even, you can have 200. You see a couple of your homies like, oh my God.
Yep.
That motherfucker just twisted all they shit,
Yep.
Well, one swipe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, they walk on their damn knuckles. They muscle mass, like you said, the bone density. Look at that fucker's head.
Yeah.
Where are you going to hit that motherfucker, man?
But it's just a ridiculous argument, man. Like, we got 2 hands. This motherfucker got hands that can substitute as feet, that can act as feet. It's a ridiculous argument. I got all the respect in the world for John Jones. He does some amazing things. Like I said, I think he's arguably like the best that's ever done this shit. But Silverback, bruh, it's a reason why they're where they're at and we're over here.
Yeah, they primates and we primates, but that's a whole different, man. This is
a whole different primate
on his knuckles with a fur on.
Right, with a mink.
Will beat your ass.
We get too hot in a Coogi sweater. That motherfucker was born with a Coogi sweater. This motherfucker eat the bugs out of other motherfuckers' hair, and come on, man. That's it. I don't get it, man.
Did you see they asked Mike Tyson about this? Did you guys see that one?
No. I think Mike the only one that can get away with it.
What'd he say?
Mike got a huge smile on his face. It was like, man, 100 of me? Man, we go at him 20 at a time, biting him and fucking him up. And I was like, I could see that. But
nah, Mike.
Mike could get fucked up.
Nah, Mike.
He would, but
Mike.
100 Mike Tysons against one gorilla?
I don't want to fight one Mike Tyson, but I'm saying that's a silverback.
Yeah. You hear the other debate about 100 Brits versus 100 Americans?
Oh, come on now.
In what?
Who would win?
I don't know, man. We got a lot of gay dudes in America now, man.
Come on now.
The same.
Just think about the regions. Just 20 from the South, 20 from the Midwest, 20 from the West Coast.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, man, they got them same rough areas over there. We just know what we know over here. Mm-hmm. But I've watched a lot of them boxing shows and shit with them motherfuckers that come from the UK, them Cockney rhyming slanging motherfuckers. We put skulls all over your Chevy Chase. Them motherfuckers talk like that.
But they don't
motherfuckers tough.
They tough, but they don't have the oppression that we have as much over here. Like our earlier videos of folks getting killed for absolutely nothing. That riding, it was like, man, we're gonna take it out on somebody. You get a couple of those bros from around the way, versus those Brits. I'm gonna go with with the states all day long, man. With
Them Brits do the oppressing. Well, if we just talking like that, of course, yeah, I'm taking, but I'm just saying, man, like it's a tough call because, man, I don't know, the manhood is a little damp over here, man. I don't know about over here.
I don't think Europe can win a war without spreading disease. That's the only way they can
God
win.
dang.
Motherfuckers come over here and spread them white germs.
It's these, man. It's just these, man.
Motherfuckers come over here.
They win.
They win.
Some shit. They win.
Bunch of motherfuckers with fucked up teeth, like.
Yeah, that's how they defeated Native Americans. That's how they defeated the Spanish. That's how they defeated, Latin America.
Deep. You're going too deep, old man. Just one-on-one right now.
Yeah, you got 100. You got 100 motherfuckers that don't wash their legs. Come over here. Yeah, watch everybody come down with scabies.
All right. Here's in reality. Why I would say we probably would take them. Because we got some crazy. I think America is full of crazy motherfuckers.
That part. That's what I was just trying to say. Just not just our complected.
Yeah. No.
I'm just saying get them folks who wrestle gators. Get them crazy motherfuckers. Some good old boys. And yeah, man, have at it.
Listen, there was this movie called Funny Games, and it was made I think in the UK, and the director ended up making it a few years later over here. And he said the reason he made that movie is because I think he said something to the effect of Americans are psychotic like that, are crazy. And this is something that
our culture is so fucked up. Yeah, that's why I felt that we would stomp them, because our culture is so demonic and we so desensitized.
Yeah. We desensitize all kind of
shit. I don't think they are, and I'm not from over there. But from what I know, they have like extreme strict gun laws. That, the cops don't pack.
Yeah.
None of that. We got, they want motherfucking teachers to pack shit.
So. Oh man, hey, we could just send our cops. We could send 100 of our cops. They gone. Send them 3 motherfuckers from Memphis.
See,
you know what I'm saying? We got our country is full of sick people. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They'll just come back with 200 cops.
I was trying to be nice. Trying to be nice.
Don't do that. Our culture is so fucking, and to the point where we think is normal. Folks look at us like, that's not normal.
Yeah,
that's not normal the way y'all think, man. That's the quality of life. No.
But you know what the other thing is? The U.S. is chock full of motherfuckers that hate each other, but will get on one page
when it comes to fucking something up.
When it comes to fucking something up, 9/11. Oh, everybody united now. We ready to fuck something up.
Yeah,
peacetime. Hey, fuck them motherfuckers across the street.
Yep.
100 motherfuckers from the U.S.
go over there.
Like my brother, 6'7" over here. Shit, solid muscle. Yeah.
Got baby mama issues or whatever. He willing and ready to take something.
Been looking for something. Been looking for something.
We got too many issues, man. Too many issues that folks look at and glamorize. Think about it, man. How many movies that we make here that can't get played over there?
That's the truth.
You see what I'm saying? That's a movie. And they're like, nah, y'all, no, hell no. That's not gonna get no screen time over here. Hell no, y'all motherfuckers. Get that bullshit over there. Y'all want to fight fucking 100 people want to fight a gorilla. Y'all nuts.
Yeah.
Y'all nuts. So.
Yeah. They probably over there like 100 men. What's wrong with those Americans thinking they could beat a silverback gorilla? Meanwhile, over here, shit. John Jones, put me on the front line.
See, again, we went from this to wanting to fuck up some Brits or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just don't know how to turn that shit off. How many other motherfuckers we could fuck up?
Right?
Like, god dang, man. Go after a motherfucking elephant.
Look, John Jones, 37. He's not far from us, so he came up at the tail end of that G.I. Joe. Sergeant Slaughter generation, you know what I'm saying? That's you right. I ain't no need to be humble. We probably 100 of ours. We picked the sickest motherfuckers. Send fleece, make fleece Number 67. Number.
Once he get a hold of one,
I'm fucking all of them.
Exactly. We're done here. We done here.
I'm see how many I can fuck.
We said
all
fuck
men's.
We said fuck him up, please. No, I'm just gonna fuck him.
Yeah. And I don't want to fight. I want to. If I gotta fight him to fuck him up.
And it was just 10 minutes of me throwing duty at the monkey and the monkey throwing duty at me.
People just think about it. This is a perfect example of laughing and shit. You shouldn't be laughing at this motherfucker was raping.
It's our culture. We think that shit is normal. We highlight fucking Fleece Jones on this show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not normal. They're not doing that over there.
No.
You know, not that I'm aware of.
They're not doing that. How dare they?
So,
and I ravaged his backside.
And he loved it.
Got a good rogering.
A good what?
Rogering.
What the fuck is a good rogering?
You never heard him say that?
No. That's my new shit. He rogered him really good, splendidly, my good man. He rogered him.
We're not
rogered and jerried him.
We make sense to each other. To them, they're like, man, look at these motherfucking buffoons. What the fuck is wrong with these guys, man? So yeah,
right,
man.
Right.
That's what it is, man. We a little fucked up over here.
Yeah, we are. We are. Citizens get beat to death over here.
And we have to entertain ourselves by hypotheticals of I think 100 dudes could fuck up a silverback.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then, like I said, man, it's trending heavy. Like the conversation won't stop. Everybody's debating. It's like if you think about it this way, man, if you just like sneak up on the silverback, then you get like 20 on one side, 20 on the other side. Then the gorilla can't do nothing. Like, shut up.
Well, is the conversation about the Brits trending?
Yes. Google that shit.
What's motherfuckers saying?
They're pretty much saying just stop. It's not even close because of what we just unpacked about like our culture. It doesn't line up, man. I don't even think it'd be fair. I don't even think it'd be fair, man. Like seriously, because we got too much shit. We unhinged when it comes to stuff like that. Because that point you made, like we could hate each other.
That's real shit.
We'll band together like a motherfucker to fuck somebody else up.
Or think about it like this: when Katrina happened, these motherfuckers are facing the goddamn. The whole place was fucking flooded, and you got white folks down there still found time to go shoot black folks.
See, yeah. For fun. See,
watch the gators. Just
look at this. See.
Americans could have a psychological edge, but British people have a high tolerance for physical discomfort, which could provide all sorts of advantages.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
You don't season your food.
Right. Shit, the average American faces physical discomfort.
That's what I'm saying, man. Our disposition is just it's unmatched. It's unmatched.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's been trending as well. And it was just like, that's not even close. I'd rather talk about the gorilla than, the whole Brit shit. To me, the gorilla shit is hilarious. The Brit shit, hey man, you talk about, Imano. I think, we got some serious issue. We got some folks here that just turn them loose. Just go ahead and turn them loose. They don't even know what the issue is. Just turn them loose. Go that way. And they're going to start some shit. We got motherfuckers on site. We'll just set it off.
We do got a real Spartanist society, excluding, I'll just say funny people. Think about this. This motherfucker said, yeah, I can't beat the motherfucker 1-on-1, but with 100 men put me on the front line. That is crazy.
See?
So I'm saying,
all we
imagine
need is we put a call in like January 6th. Go. I send those. I send them. Go. January 6th. Go.
Oh, yeah. Send 100 of them January 6th motherfuckers.
Or the Clive and Bundy folks.
Yeah.
The dude who stood, against the fucking, the feds. Like,
send 100 motherfuckers from O Block.
Send them YNs.
Yeah.
Send them YNs.
Yeah.
Send 100 motherfuckers from the D. The motherfuckers from the D don't play. Send the
It's a wrap.
motherfuckers. Hey, what's my dude name? Off the bat. Send 4 extras by itself.
4 extra. Yeah. Squabbling.
Let's start a new debate. Do we think 100 Brits can beat 4 extras?
Nah.
100 Brits against 4 extras. I don't think he can win.
I think 100 Brits.
I don't think they can win.
2 4 extras.
I say 1 gorilla versus 55 Crip Max.
That's what I was just about to say. No, I want to go to the Brits. 100 Brits versus Crip Mac and 4 extras and Aaron the plumber. Nope. Come on, Badesky. I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so.
See, and I was giving you regions. I was going down south.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just give them fucking 4 extra and Crip Mac. That's it. Send them over there.
Yeah. Aaron the plumber that can't be
too,
sucking dudes on sight.
He was like, man, we got to fight. He was like, we got to squad. But right now, we got to squad. I'm done talking. We got to fight.
He said, let's get jiggy with it. I'm like, this nigga said jiggy. Let's get jiggy with it, Badesky. And went to socking, homie. I said, crack, because he couldn't run it back. That was my whole point, Sauce, man. We got too many dudes. You're right.
Right there on that line. Ain't no talking.
Yeah, ain't no talking.
Ain't no talking, man. We
just get to it.
I had to take this flight over here. I had to cross the pond to whoop your ass.
Right, to whoop your ass. Ain't no talking.
So I'm sorry to all our, anybody we got listening.
From the UK, we love y'all.
Y'all
man.
know what it is. I'm
just
saying, y'all just had a mental, somewhat to me disadvantage or psychological disadvantage because we aren't wrapped too tight.
No, we pretty much equalized that fight. We said Jim Jones, Mike Tyson, Fleece Johnson, Crip Mac, and Aaron the plumber, and we listed them 5 people, and it's like that might be an even fight.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Crip Mac and 4 extras are trying to fight the Silverback by themselves.
Easily. Just to say that they did. They're like, we don't turn down no fades.
Right.
It's a gorilla. Okay.
Give Crip Mac a 40 on 5 Street. No. I will 5 the gorilla. Like,
that gorilla be claiming a set by the time it's over.
Pretty much.
Off the back, I whooped the Silverback in the county. Like, god damn. I'm telling you, I got Crip Mac and 4 extras against 100 bricks. Aaron the plumber against 100 bricks, man. I'm serious.
There you go. That's it. Let's start that one. Like, let's throw them out there. Send them on a flight over there to handle that for us.
Yeah.
Somebody go ahead and record that and send that back to us and let us know.
Yep.
But that's funny. That's funny. That is fucking hilarious. Game, match, set.
Yep.
Blouses.
Right. Blouses. Would you like some pancakes? All we need is Crip Mac, 4 extras, and Aaron the plumbers. All y'all done.
It's
and that
gone.
Silverback done.
Gone.
He getting DP'd.
Oh shit! I ain't fucking with these young motherfuckers. These young. I hate saying YNs, man, but I ain't fucking with these cats, man. They on some other shit. Too much energy for me, man.
Oh man, goddamn. Oh man, this cats. Hey man, that's what else we got? That's it.
That's it, man. That's it.
Hey, have you guys been seeing this shit about genders being considered black?
Black? Yeah, it's a what you call it, man. It's hilarious because all
who
gingers, redheads.
Oh, but shit. That's why it's not funny because the motherfucking Irish motherfuckers were considered white at all time. I don't think the Scottish were either.
Well, I know it's trending heavy too as well, saying that all these I keep saying these damn TikToks, dudes like shit. My black ass is tired as hell. I got the fire red head. I was like, go ahead, man. Go ahead, claim that shit, man. That's you. Do your
why
thing,
they get fucked? But that's what I'm saying. I never understood why they get fucked with so hard for having that red ass hair.
Some of them look strange, man.
It does. I got a partner who's black and got red hair or whatever. And
Hey,
freckles.
nah, hey, nah. The Cuddy showed me a picture of that Kush pussy. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she was cold. She
That
was
shit
cold.
looked just like some Kush.
I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't even touching that. That's all. Yeah, man. I'll take your word for it, Sauce. I don't need you to elaborate. Don't go no more into that shit. God. Yeah.
That'd be crazy if like black folks and redhead Irish and Scottish motherfuckers just got together. It's a bunch of black ass motherfuckers with red hair.
Isn't that the origins of Melungeon people?
Mhm.
I think that is.
Mhm.
I think that is. I don't. Most of these people probably don't know what the Melungeons are, though, man.
Again, you're too highbrow, sir. Lower it down.
Yeah.
You know where you at, right? We talking about gorillas and 100 men. You know,
Yeah.
stop that. Don't
The
take it
Melungeons.
there.
That's what PA. They were over in PA and shit.
Yeah, it's like Appalachia.
Yeah. I think that's where that
so
shit
PA
came from.
going all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of Abe Lincoln looking motherfuckers.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm done with y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, love you too, bro.
Catch y'all on the flip, man. God,
Right
stay
on,
away,
man.
stay away from them gorillas. And I need you to link up with 4 Extra, please. Send them the link. Send them the link, man. Tell them, man, it's a squabble. They calling him out.
Right. They said you can't beat the silverback or 100 gorillas. We got money on you, baby. We're gonna put it on the zone. fuck that. We gonna put it on the Schwabel room, the Schwabel zone.
Pretty much, man. All right,
All
family.
right, man. Love you, bro.
Peace.
Talk to y'all later, man. Listen.